My dear students, participants. Hello. Okay. So participants, we are going to start our live session, and you are streamed on YouTube now, so you can join it. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. So shall we start?
Yes, we can start.
Okay. Okay. A very good morning to one and all present. I, Dr. Varun Sharma, Assistant Professor in the Department of Industrial and Production Engineering. On behalf of ISHE 2020, I warmly welcome you all in the first session of the second day of this ESTC. Today, we are going to have a very energetic session on the topic Unleash Your Time and Team Management, Unboxing the Box by Professor Rupak Chakravarty. So he is one of the amazing and inspiring speaker. Professor Chakravarty is currently associated with the Panjab University as a professor in the Department of Library and Information Science. So welcome, Professor Chakravarty, and thanks for accepting our invitation in your very tight, busy schedule for this 5 days ESTC at NIT Jalandhar. So Professor Chakravarty did his BSc in mathematics, followed by bachelor's in library and information sciences. Thereafter, he completed his master's in library and information science, followed by PhD on the topic developing open access institutional repositories for scholarly communications, role of university libraries in India. So Professor Chakravarty has been very active in research and has published more than 70 plus research articles in the international journals and conferences. He is currently guiding number of PhD students in a number of domain of research field domains, such as application of ICT in libraries, library automation, free open source software, digital library and digital reference servicing, then library portal development, management of library and information centers, information and communication, decimal classification, information sources, open access, institutional repositories, etc. So I once again thank Professor Chakravarty for giving your precious time to our audience. So now I am handing over the session to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Shall I present now my screen?
Yes, sir. You can start. Yes.
Screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. It's visible now.
Okay. So at the very outset, first of all, good morning to all of you. At the very outset, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Honorable Director Professor Lalit Kumar Awasthi ji, Vivek Sharma ji, Dr. Om Prakash Sharma ji, and Varun Sharma ji for providing me this opportunity, or rather privilege, to interact with my peers, colleagues, and August gathering. The topic of my today's presentation is Unleash Your Time and Team Management, Unboxing the Box. Basically, I will be discussing the role of cloud content management and workflow management and collaboration in terms of time management and team management, and a few other useful cloud services, out of which one of the service I haven't used, but I find it might be very, very useful for you. So I thought I must share it with you. And if time permits, we'll also go for some web illustrations. So we deal with, in our daily life, deal with lots of documents, and we have to deal with hard copies also, and we face some challenge or we struggle with those documents in our daily life. But particularly, we would be focusing in the context of research. And at times, we also find ourselves struggling with information, where we have kept our information, where we have stored our information. Is it in the pen drive, which pen drive, or in the hard disk, or some folder, or laptop, or office, or home, or lab? So it is very difficult. And please know that whenever we actually create some content, content means any kind of document, the intent is of course of personal use, but the intent is also of sharing. We tend to share our content, and that is the whole idea of creating some content. Right now I am sharing content with you. So at times we are confused where the document is and how to retrieve it, how to organize it. And most importantly, if we try to work jointly with our peers or collaborators or co-authors or mentors or mentees, then how effectively we can do this. For cloud backup and storing of files, we use a lot of cloud set. For example, we use Google Drive, which gives you 15 GB of storage space. And 15 GB, apart from that, we also get facilities like we get integration with Google Docs, spreadsheet, and slides, etc. And we use Dropbox and iCloud, and there are so many services. Mega, I am using Mega, gives us 50 GB of cloud storage, but not the usage is very low. I'm using it for so many years, but it is only for storing the data. Yes, I can share my folders. I can share my folders. I can share upload folders. I can sync with my device. I can upload folders, upload files. I can share them. Yes, of course, I can do that. But the usage you see is 2%. 50 GB data it gives free of cost, and it has also got mobile app, so you can have all your data in mobile phone also. It will be in the cloud, but you can access it if you have internet connectivity or Wi-Fi. So this is one of the services giving you 50 GB free data. And one more service is Dego, or you can call it Digo. It gives you 100 GB of free data. 100 GB of free data with additional bonus. For example, if you refer it to your some colleague or peer, you get 5 GB more. 5 GB per referred friend, and total 500 GB referred bonus is available. So Dego is there, and it is also available as mobile app. Dego is also available, has desktop application for complete backup of. I remember that I had a very old this your desktop PC with a very bulky this your monitor, so I had to sell it. So what I did is actually I back up all my content to Dego and formatted my hard disk completely, wipe out whole data. It was sold, and when I purchased a new laptop, I could gather all my data from Dego. So 100 GB is more than enough. But please remember that sharing is not equivalent to collaboration. Sharing means you are actually passing on or transmitting. For example, I will be transmitting 16.3 MB of information to you today in 1.5 hour time. But I am transmitting. There would be some recording, of course, and it will be live streamed, of course. But collaboration is when there are more than one person who are actually contributing in creating the content. Then it is collaboration. Dego also provides service known as InstaBridge. It has nothing to do with cloud storage. It says that it's the world's largest Wi-Fi sharing community. It's a can say company in Swedish company, and nothing to do with cloud storage. It's one of the additional benefit of Dego, but the realities are different. You can see on the screen that more data was created in 2019 than in last 5,000 years combined, and Gartner estimates that 80% of the data is unstructured. This is true for organizations, governments, and this is also true for individual level. Because at times we try to actually manage all our things through Gmail, but sometimes it gets frustrating. When it comes to collaboration in terms of a research ecosystem, so what is the solution of such kind of chaos or information overload? The solution is digital transformation, also termed as DX. DX is a well-planned strategy to transform an organization through the application of ICT. And every part, every small unit of the organization actually can feel that change of digital transformation. Digital transformation basically involves shifts. These shifts are in terms of these shifts are deep and well coordinated, and these shifts are pertinent to cultural shift, workforce shift, and technology shift. And when we do that, when we implement the digital transformation, then it has got some value proposition, and of course, it changed the way the very business model of the organization. And it's very interesting to see how this DX can be implemented in research scenario, how our research productivity can be increased. So when we implement this digital transformation, we get total govern and command over the data information we have. We can play with the data, we can organize it, retrieve it, store it, share it, collaborate it. So we can then focus on higher value tasks, not in rudimentary tasks. So productivity is quintessential indicator of efficiency in any domain. And you can say it's a research capacity when it comes to research. And research involves a lot of communication. Suppose you are guiding some research scholar as a mentor and there are mentees. How do you collaborate with them? During the research process, the PhD journey, the pre-PhD coursework, and publication work. How do you collaborate with them? So we have mentor-mentee communication, M2M, not machine-to-machine like in IoT, and P2P communication means peer-to-peer communication. In both this scenario, this ecosystem actually revolves around the mentor, mentee, and peers. Peers can be individuals, your colleagues, professional colleagues, as well as some designated offices uh, with whom you communicate. So it can be peer-to-peer, it can be mentor-mentee communication. So our actually productivity success is dependent upon all our communication, which can be either internal or external. Where we are constantly sharing content and collaborating content, either internally or externally. So how effectively and efficiently we can do that, that is criterion of our success. So when it comes to collaboration, we have found that there are difficulties in traditional methods of working. So how we can actually save time, accomplish our task in lesser time effectively and in a collaborative mode. That is the real motto. So let me take you to the introduce you the concept of box, and I am also very much sure that many of you or a few of you might be using this product, that is box.com, and this is called Box for the Digital Workspace. This has actually very powerful and you can say highly potential tool for streamlining all your collaborative tasks as well as individual tasks. And this is a cloud content management solution. It gives you a digital workspace and workplace which enables you to transform how you operate digitally. It enables a secure digital workplace, drive your productivity and team collaboration from anywhere, streamlining collaborative business processes. Suppose I am giving you this presentation and I have triggered or opened this file from my desktop. I hope my screen is visible to you. I just press the escape key. This is there, and I go to this your browser, and I go here and I type here box. It is in my bookmark, and I can click on login. I can log in here. This is the interface of box, and what I can do is very conveniently I can go back to my PPT and I can close it. And again, this is my icon. I can log out from here. I will re-log in. This is, you can say, this home page of box. This is the home page of box. Simplify your work. Now I am going to log in again. You can see its features. A lot of features are available. I have shown many of the features. I can log in from here again like this, and you can see this whole interface. I can click here. There's so many options available. We will discuss later on. Let me go to this folder. This is blue. This is yellow color folder. This means that this folder has not been shared yet. I can click here, and this is the PPT box.ppt. I was showing it to you. I can right click here, or I can click here like this, and I can show you the PPT right from here, or I can click here open, and I can open this PPT. It has got integration with Microsoft PowerPoint, Office 365, or I can open it on my device. I can open it online or on my device. I can download it, I can share it, and there are so many things. I can add tasks to it, general task, approval task. General task means you are assigning. Approval task, that assignee will responsible for approving the task. I can write a comment here, and if I use the @ sign with some name, my collaborator will be instantly intimated. But this folder is right now not shared. So canceling it, and I can actually click here and click on Microsoft PowerPoint. Let me close this. Let me close this. I can again right click here and again do the same thing. Open with Microsoft PowerPoint and see what happens. It is opening, but it is giving you an option of locking the file. You can lock this file. Suppose you are working with several collaborators and you want that the changes which I am making in a particular section of the document, I don't want my collaborators to do the same thing or at the same place. So if you feel like, you can lock it for the time you require as per a requirement. It may be unlimited or 5 minutes, 2 months. You can lock it. 2 months is a 2 period, and you can also disable the lockdown. So these kind of features are very user friendly. But since this is not required here, this is not the case right here. I am not locking it, neither I am disabling the download. I am simply cancelling it or leaving it as it is. Nothing will happen. And you can see that my presentation has again opened, and I can go here and I can go to that particular slide again and continue from the same place. So that means Box is helping you to uh, give your present your documents while you are online, and this presentation is also available in the your this your Box app. This is the Box app interface, and you can do all lot of things which you are doing on laptop or desktop or tablet PC. You can do this in mobile app also. And let me continue then. So it has also got integration with Microsoft Office and Google Drive applications. When it comes to integrations, you will find that you name an app, I can directly from a single file do web conferencing through Zoom, because it has got integration with Zoom also on a particular single file or folder. If you are in collaboration, you can on spot you can actually discuss the things, and so this actually helps in saving a lot of time, and any kind of device and any place you can actually use it. Earlier we used to say that A3 means anywhere, anytime, any place. Now we say anytime, anywhere, any device, any content. This has actually reshaped, this is reshaping the way we work, and we add it to this Mac. Anytime, anywhere, any device, any content, social, mobile, analytics, and cloud. That means this whole scenario is changing, and we also talk of work from home, which is the largest experiment right now going on throughout the world. So productivity has to be increased, and when we have more content, more files, across more tools, it becomes more difficult. So Box is a great, you can say, saver. You can also see the number of times a file has been updated by your collaborators. So it does file version control. You can add, edit multiple users. You can actually invite a collaborator with different privileges assigned to him or her. They can be only viewer or downloader. They can be editor also. So that level of privilege is also can be assigned. Finding work has become very easy, and reducing the distractions. See, if you are working on a document through Gmail, you are sending and receiving multiple times, it creates confusion. But here the scenario is entirely different, entirely different. Security aspect is very high. Vendor side encryption is there, and user manage, you can lock a file, you can assign password. Robust authentication is there. Strong security and data encryption is there. All these features actually you can go to their website and also cross check whatever we are discussing today. And you can add your logo, and you get a central folder. In fact, you can create a collection. In that collection, you can add several folders by meaningful names, and that whole collection is being shared with the different collaborators, and it becomes very easy to actually doing the work through a central workspace. Real-time secure collaboration from any device is possible, and we can share files instantly and fast, easy access to documents anywhere. It is device independent. You name a device, and it has got integration with Gmail also. Right from the box, you can send documents through email. It has got integration with Acrobat. It has got integration with any type of other cloud services. So any multiple file type support is also there. Mobile access, I have told you there, and box sync is also there. Suppose this PPT which I am showing to you, suppose uh, I make some change here right now. This has been opened through box online. If I make some change here, there will be sync. Online it will be automatically saved. So that is also very useful because you are actually not afraid of fear of loss of data anytime. You always get the latest version. And note taking is very powerful. I will give you the demo how we can take notes, how we can share note, how we can assign note, we can add table to note, we can add pictures and images to notes, and your productivity increases multiple times. And automatic updates means, since this is a SaaS, software as a service, so what happens, this July and August beginning, lot of changes, improvements I have seen in the box. Nothing to install right now. Yes, one software has to be installed. I will show you. That is a very simple software, and once and for all, first and the last time. That is known as box tool. You have to install, so that whenever you right click any file or open a file, not online but in your device, then that software is required. That is known as box tool. That is required, and that is also useful for syncing. So you can also get access stats. You can have auto expiration, desktop sync, full text search. Searching is very easy because full text search is there. If you want to search, we often tend to search some document in our Gmail. It becomes very difficult. A lot of their things are there, but here full text search is there, and you can assign granular permissions. And partner apps integrations are there. Rich file preview is there. Secure sharing is there, and version history is there. There are a lot of benefits here. You can share file as a link, and it is simple, scalable, and affordable. Let me tell you about its affordability. It is actually paid solution also and free solution also. For individuals, you can have 10 GB of space. I'm using it from since 2015, and I don't think short of space, because if you have to simply store files, you can use Mega or Dego or Dropbox or Google Drive or anything. But if you talk of functionality, if you talk of achieving something, doing collaboration, then box is there. Even then, I have never felt that box is prompting me that your space has been filled, you buy something or add some advertisement. Nothing is there. So through mobile access is there, you can access it from any place. Online workspaces are there. You can actually share with colleagues, or you can share with any external persons, individuals, and collaborators or offices. That is up to you. I have experimented with it. I have to share some file or folder with some, you can say, organization. So I did an experiment. Instead of sending the document through Gmail, I shared the link from Box, and there was no complaint. They used it. So the exchanging of documents has become very easy, and assigning of tasks is very important here, because in collaboration, suppose we have peer-to-peer or mentor-mentee, you can assign tasks. Even assigning tasks, you can give the deadline. The time-bound task can be assigned so that the person is able to know that I have to complete this task with a given frame of time frame. So that is also available here. So many features are there. Administrative controls are there. Of course, they are there. And you can drag and drop files. This is also one of the feature. And you can invite others to collaborate and contribute no matter which device they use. Suppose you want to collaborate something with some user who is using mobile only, or who is using tablet or desktop only. So it is device independent and platform independent too. So very useful. And this is one very important feature, is that you always get the latest version. So when we exchange documents through Gmail, it creates some confusion. The naming of file, it does automatic file versioning. V dot 1, 2, 3, 4. There is counter, and even box notes can be created. And let me also tell you that box notes is also available as an independent desktop app. Not required, not mandatory. Box note is always there in the box.com. But if you want additional note taking app and share it instantly and using @sign to intimate the other person, you can separately, dedicatedly download box notes. But that is not mandatory. So you see, the term manage approvals, the last point, approvals are very easy. So instead of making phone call, or instead of relying on WhatsApp thing, here instant approvals can be given. So it is speed up and streamlining your processes. And these features I think I have discussed. Yes, how many files have times your file has been viewed, that is there. Second point also very important, shorten the review cycles. Yes, it shortens review cycles. And password protection is there, you can save protected files also. This is the feature which was added later in July end, and some features in August first week, that is collections. This feature was not there earlier prior to July end. And collections actually allows you to group so many folders and files at a common place, and that is your, you can say, favorite also. And this is required because with the passage of time you tend to collaborate with more number of individuals and persons, so you have more content, more folders, and it may lead to more problems. So this collections actually helps to work quickly, because you have actually designated a workplace which is your favorite collection. This is my collection, you can create. I will show you online also. This is the icon of my collection, plus icon, and you can drag and drop from left to right to left pane. You can drop and you can add it to, even you can actually right click any file or click on a file, and there would be, you will find options. That you see, all the options are either available in menu, or all the options are same options are also available in the context sensitive menu. When you right click any file or folder, you will get all the options, no options will be missing. So you can have personalized folder, it encourages productivity, you get a dedicated space, it is very intuitive. And grouping of files and folders, as I've told you, is there, and you can provide meaningful name with meaningful context to all those collections. And suppose you are dragging and dropping or adding files and folders in collection which is not collaborated, fine. But suppose some folder is being collaborated, then it will not impact the collaborator's access, whether it is in the collections space or individual space. And also let me tell you very basic feature. Suppose I think I forgot to tell you that once you first log into box, it will be blank. The first step you can do is, there are two options. First is you can add a box note or any Word document or PowerPoint or Excel sheet. The first option you will get. Second is you can actually create a folder, and within that folder you can do that. But always the copy and move option is always there. You can drag and drop, or you can actually right click, copy or move, and you can place a file to any folder, shift it. You can shift it. You can also upload a file, you can also upload a folder. So once you first create your account, you will be given the option of either creating some document. Suppose you click on create a Word file, what will happen? It will automatically call the word processor in your device, and you will be there to create the document. And suppose you want to upload a file folder, you can upload that. So it is all about populating your box interface. The second step would be looking for collaborators. So whatever research work you are doing, so you can have, suppose I have 7 or 8 research scholars, I have 7 or 8 folders. Within that folder I have subfolders. Some folder is for publication, some is for say synopsis, some is different stages, and there are live notes are there, and it is available on box mobile also, so I can view it. So you are in constant touch with whom you interact in context of research, and you can update, you can guide them. If you are a mentor, you can guide them, and there is no communication gap. This is very important feature. Annotations are very powerful. I can show you annotations. Suppose this is the PPT. I open it here right now and I hide the sidebar. Yes, and I can, here it is, this is the comment or on region. I can write like this and I can write comment. Something, some meaningful comment you can write on a particular section of this PPT or Word file or any file. You can write comment here. These are annotations which are very, very powerful. Annotations are also available in notes, so that you can also do. Annotations part you can also do. So seamless feedback, you have to give feedback. Sometimes it is very confusing ki we are not clear or the other person is not clear कि मुझे क्या करने को कहा जा रहा है और in which part of the whole document I need some intervention, which is that particular section, page or line where I have to do something, some correction. So that feature is available. You can actually pinpoint that section where you want to actually give some suggestion or editing is required. So ability to comment directly on the specific item that needs attention. And this annotation facility is available across 100 plus different file types. So this is very powerful feature, and this feature is again new feature. Now Zoom integration is also have been added of late, and Zoom integration through Zoom and Box, you can actually instant access to virtual collaboration is there. The one thing is there, the platform is Zoom only right now, Zoom only. Maybe in future they will have more integrations because they keep on doing experiments and they add features and add value to their product. So this feature I have discussed also, and secure collaboration, one place to work together, seamless collaboration, and best of breed app integrations. I will show you app integrations. So file transfer, of course, is there, and user experience that's actually user friendly. This I have actually felt, observed, noted, and using it. Great teamwork done in real time. Simplify how you work safely anywhere, anytime, any device. Unstoppable tools for teams. Intuitive collaboration in the cloud and frictionless security. Cloud storage. You get this. This is the interface. Cloud storage. You get. You've seen it. And when you are trying to collaborate some folder with someone, then what will happen? It will instantly give you some option of inviting as a editor or inviting as a viewer. If you invite as an editor, then he has got the equal privilege with you, like you, and he or she can open the document, edit document, improve document, delete some portion of it, or delete the whole document. That can be done. But if you assign the privilege of viewer only, then that person can download and view only. And shared link is enabled, means that link can be shared with anybody. So you are inviting collaborators, and the moment you invite some collaborator, you will find that in the box, the color of the folder which has been, the person has accepted your invitation, the color of the folder will change from yellow to blue. And suppose other box user has invited you, then your folder color will change to gray. If it has not been shared, it is yellow. So once you share the content, you do an experiment. You if you are in touch with many persons and you are working on the same document together, try box and let them actually, this is very intuitive, interface is very intuitive and it is not complex, so no additional training would be required, and they can straight away start using it. So one was file transfer, this is file sharing. Sharing outside the organization, any kind of file or folder with definite privileges assigned, they can be shared. So get everyone on the same page. This I have shown you, same page. So if suppose there is a, in many organizations there are a lot of stages of approvals. So those things can be streamlined. Once you start using the box, the sky is the imagination. You can actually customize it according to your need. First authority, second authority, who is the viewer, who is the approver, all that kind of thing you can. So box can be used for administrative purposes also and academic purposes also. In this context, I am using it for my research purposes, research scholars and other co-authors. So cloud storage is providing. Apart from the simple cloud storage which I have shown you, box also provides you the feature of box drive. That is an additional feature which I haven't discussed with you till now. This is version control. You can see the file history. This is the mobile app of box, Google Play Store or any iOS. You can go there and you can download. When you are using mobile phone, I have told you that you can save the content for offline access. So you are not in a trouble. You can access any document on the fly. This is the interface of Box mobile app, and you can create all the functionalities are available here also. You can create new folder, new document, you can share, add, move, delete. In fact, suppose you have some PPT or something in your Box mobile app, you click there, it will open. It can open the browser also, or if you have some app for viewing and editing your office productivity files like Excel and other things, you can open it. So you can copy and move. This is the mobile interface only, but having all the functionalities which is available. You can delete a file, you can copy or move, you can delete multiple files, you can delete one file, and you can open it in some browser or in some native application inbuilt in your mobile app, mobile phone, mobile device. So that can be done. So you can, suppose you want to mark some file favorites. Recent means that this is also available in the desktop. Recent means the files which you are dealing with in a given 2-3 days span. So that you can see. And favorite, you can just click there, it will be golden sign, and that means it is favorite. This is box drive. Now you may ask me that what is the need of box drive? Why box drive is additional? And you can also ask me whether I am using box drive. The answer is yes, I was using. Right now I'm not using. It makes sense though if you want to use box drive. If I have discussed about Mega, I have discussed about Digo, and you are using Google Drive and other things. Box drive makes sense because it actually frees your hard drive, and you can access your file as if you are using File Explorer in your device, but the actual file is in the Box Cloud. Also know that Box Cloud files are also available in box.com. If you simply go to box.com, you sign up, you sign in, create folder, create file, upload folder, upload file, invite collaborators, start working. Suppose you additionally download the box drive and you add content to box drive. In fact, you can all your stuff in the device, your whatever documents, desktop, download, whatever drives you have, files you have, content you have, you can drag and drop to box drive in your desktop, in your device. So every file will be synced to cloud. So that's kind of cloud backup you can say, and real-time retrieval is possible to mobile phone also. So the content which you add to box drive is also reflected on box.com. No, box drive is not mandatory, it is optional. You can try, of course you can, if you have a lot of content and you are also having some apprehension that someday I will lose my data, what will happen? Okay, fine, then you can do that, because it is providing you real-time sync. Real-time syncing is there. The moment you add additional files, it will sync to box drive. So box drive is additional. It is very simple, and read the second line. Billions of files right from your desktop, and they can be searched and browsed using Windows Explorer or Mac Finder, and it provides enterprise grade security protection. Working with files in box drive feels like working with files in a network drive. Simple, just like you are opening your any folder or file in your laptop or desktop device. Box drive will give you the same feeling, nothing different apart from this automatic backup and sync, real-time sync. This is the total, you can say, all the features of box drive in this one slide. 6 features work the way you already do. That means the way you are doing, you will do it in the same way. Never run out of hard drive space. Work with your files offline, because the moment you right click, you will get context sensitive menu, and you can do a lot of things. So many of the things which we are discussing right now, you can experiment with them. The features you like, useful for you, you can adopt them, or if you can leave it. This is the way it appears in box drive. And when it's come to, suppose you're not using the Explorer, File Explorer, Windows Explorer for searching file, there is a shortcut, keyboard shortcut, that is Control Alt Shift and V. This is to finding your files. So this is a different way, alternate way, not different, but alternate way of finding your files. Although if you are using box drive, it is not very difficult to locate, because you know if you are designated with the blue icon of box drive, you can always find your content. But in case if you want to use this feature, you can have to press these 4 keys in combination to, and you can search file also. So offline support is there, because once you click that green icon, make available offline, that document will be available offline also. So it's all about real-time sync and availability of document or content online as well as offline, and everything saves to box drive will can have the capability of saving all the things. Now they see the first, this is you can see this interface. This is the interface for app, box app. You can add so many apps through box app. This is one of the app. This is box drive, and you can see the icon of add with green plus sign in the left. So if you click there, it will add it. So you see the red boxes. Stream all of your files, even terabytes of data, because it is not going to affect your hard disk. It is purely given, and box drive is free. So terabytes of data without using practically any hard drive space. And right click any folder to share instantly. You can share it from your, without opening the web browser. Without opening the web browser, you can share the content with whom you want. So this is never lose your file. Again, these are the features of box drive. So I will be discussing a few more tools, but some of the box and box cloud storage, cloud content management, file sharing, file transfer, cloud backup, and project management. New interface, new collections, these are the new features being added. I have discussed you overriding traditional workspace boundaries, workflow automation, very much automation sense is very much there. You can clear the mess, clear the clutter, and you can unleash your potential. So these are these, you can say, the new features which have been added, reduced review cycles. And this is all about, we discussed about digital transformation. The first point says that implementing new virtual work habits. So virtual work habits are to be changed so that we can boost our productivity and reduce work related stress and save time. Even if I'm not carrying any pen drive or any other device, I can go anywhere. I can log into Box and give my presentation. There's no problem at all. And this actually aligns with, resonates with the WFH, that is work from home. If you see the box, it aligns. So fall in line. You can actually use box as a very I can say important and useful tool, friendly tool for your work from home schedule. uh, just like right now I'm using box for work from home schedule. So annotations are there. And this is one more thing I would like to mention. I think that slide would be coming later on. The uh, page load time, that's a very important point. Streamlining everything is there. This second point is there. The page load time has drastically reduced. So because it is a SaaS, software as a service, And you see at the back end they are doing R&D, so the time taken to open a file from a box, any file, just like this PPT has been opened through box only, so it is half the time. So box is independent of any web browser, it is web browser neutral, platform neutral, and yes, of course they have a very meaningful icons and look, and these things matter when you discuss any product or tool. And there are so many box downloads, box drive, box tool, box notes, box app, and I would like to show you this app feature also. I can cancel this annotation, I can close here, and I can invite people from here. This complete folder I can invite people like this. Click here, and I can invite as editor, invite as a viewer. You can see, you are seeing my screen. So co-owner, editor, viewer, and I have to write email ID here. This will be there, and I can create a shareable link like this, and I can again click here. What is the privilege I would like to assign? And view and download and view only, all kind of, this is called granular permissions. You can do that. And let me also show you the box notes. This is the box notes. This is box notes. You can create tables, you can have pictures, you can all that. You can see the complete notes I'm using. These are the notes which I'm using, and I can hide it also like this, and I can do whatever notes I would like to make. I can create tables, I can numbers, bullets, everything. I would like to make it like this. I would like to change color, I can change color, I can change the title, I can change title. Everything can be done here. I can create tables also. If in case I want to share it, I would be able to share from here also. And I can remove people, I can add people, and again you see favorite, delete this note, move or copy. So all you can version history, everything is available here. And suppose I want to add some note, I can post some note, and if I want to notify someone, I will have to add the @ sign to notify someone, that I can do. This is the feature of box notes. This is a table. I can add actually rows, I can add columns. So like that I can work. And suppose, let me tell you that, if suppose there is some collaborator, suppose there is some collaborator with me, which is not the case right now here, I could find his icon, the circular icon which you can see here. This is the icon. You will find that the other icon of other collaborators would be visible here. So right, you can be online, and same is the case with Word documents. If you open a document online in the browser, MS Office document, you will find that at the same time, 3-4 persons are visible on the same document, and each are working on a different section, and in case of any doubt, they can always interact. So this is box notes, and you can always create a new note from template, or you can create a new note you can create, and you have all those features right here. So let me proceed to my PPT, and this box thing I have covered. Several other cloud-based services which I told you earlier that I was discussing. This tool I have not used. Why I have not used? Though it is useful for those from engineering and STEM background, science, technology, engineering, and medicine, it is useful for them. Science, technology, engineering, medicine, mathematics, management, useful. This says it is free. This says it is free, and you can see the feature scale data analysis over a cloud and HPC, and these things are more meaningful for STEM. And these are the features, free for life. We promise these are the features. But they actually, when you sign up, they actually check maybe the discipline from where you are working. This will not take your Gmail ID or Yahoo Mail ID. You will have to enter your work email, and then they will decide whether provide this free platform to you or not. They may deny. This I haven't used. I was denied. But I thought this would be a useful platform for you. Dataverse is whenever you publish, if you want to enhance citations, you can upload your data sets. Data sets could be your papers. You can share, organize, archive your data, upload your data. Now there are two options. Left side, add a data set, that means papers. Right side, add a dataverse. That means that here comes the collaboration. Your department or your institution can have one dataverse. That means the topic specific collection or documents, papers, publications, your conference presentations, your publications, you can preserve there free of cost, and you can collaborate with others. And there are so many under the engineering discipline. I could have 676 dataverses are there. This service from Harvard, and this is free service. It is for sharing, archiving, and getting citation of your data. And in case if you don't want to use this service as an individual, but as an institution or department, you can create dataverse, and you can work together for preserving your research papers for getting higher citations. Please know that it has nothing to do with box. Box is for helping you in achieving, accomplishing some document, completing some project, completing some research proposal, completing some research profile, research project, completing some research publication, manuscript. But once that is done, it is accepted, then comes Dataverse, which you can use. So it is from Harvard, and you can see a lot of papers are there. You can search also. And you might have heard about CERN, because they have the world's largest machine, LHC. This Zenodo platform has been developed from CERN, and I use it, and I have also created a profile of my scholars there, and we upload our papers here. If you upload your paper, if your paper is not having DOI, it will give you free DOI. Any kind of data set you can upload free of cost, and uh, it has got complete template for uploading each type of data set. For example, if you want to upload some PPT, conference poster, conference presentation, journal article, book chapter, book and whatnot, it has got template. So you can log in through Orchid or GitHub, or you can use your email ID for sign up, and you can log in, and then you can. Now the second thing is, you can upload your papers. It is for enhancing your citations, very good. Curate, export, upload, very, very good as an individual. But you can also create your community, just like Dataverse, which is from Harvard. Zenodo is from CERN, Switzerland. Here also you can create your communities to preserve the work of your whole group or department or your collaborators. So it will be available to the whole world. So it will enhance your visibility. And if you are thinking how much data, how much storage, forget about it, because unlimited storage. A single data set of 50 GB it supports. And if 50 GB is not enough, you can send them mail, they will enhance, because they are having the, you can say, the world's largest infrastructure in terms of server and computing. And they have got 20 years future plan ahead. So this is Zenodo, free of cost for individual use. But as a collaborator, if you want to showcase the group output, research productivity of your organization or your department, you can use this platform. So collaboration is very, very useful. This is another tool which is known as Authorea, and I discovered it when there was a problem of managing the references. Of course, we are having a second session on that. Suppose you are not using simple word processor like Professor Swagatam Das, ISI Kolkata, was discussing yesterday. It was a very informative lecture indeed. I listened to him very carefully. And suppose you are using some LaTeX platform, Overleaf or Authorea is same, then sometimes you feel some problem of reference management using maybe Mendeley or some other tool. So it has so many features, but one of the feature is adding citation or quotation. So you see, whenever you do paraphrasing, if you are not picking more than 2 lines, you are doing paraphrasing, or you are adding in-text citation, you are getting writing the document and bibliography or references. So in that case, it helps you. Not only that, Please read this line. 7,376 multidisciplinary research preprints are there, which are searchable and free. You can host and publish data. You can use any kind of markup languages, including LaTeX. File versioning is there, and it has got integration with several journal preprints. Now this is limited for certain number of journals, which you can see. You can actually directly submit your manuscript from this portal, Authorea. Of course, make your work citable. Powerful document upload is, you can upload any kind of document. If you are already having document like Word or LaTeX, please don't compare it with Box. It's something like, this is a publication platform. And templates, if you see the fourth column, top fourth, first row and right column, templates, it will give you predefined templates. How you can save time? It will also giving you collaborative features, time and team management. It will give you templates, ready-made templates for as per in alignment with the requirement of a particular or given publisher. It will give you ready-made templates. You have content, you have ideas, you have dynamic moving images, multimedia images, you have tables, graphs, equations, and whatnot. You can just populate it. But rest of the thing it is going to take care of. It will give you the ready-made template. So mathematical notation, equations, all are available here. And interactive figures, I told you it is available here. And many integrations are there. Advanced export and journal styles are also there. So this is the interface of Authorea. Customizable groups and collections are there. Easiest way to add citations, I think this would be taken up in the second session also. So you can give citation, you can search also to give citation, and you can also drag and drop citation from your reference manager in BibTeX format, and it will convert it according to your specification. It is also a collaborative publishing platform. So adding one more term, collaborative publishing platform for research, this is also there. Fine. So free account, they see this middle column, second column, student, educator, free. 10 free private documents are there. And if you upload them, make it public, it's free also. And this is very useful. So there are 9,492 ready-made templates on Authorea, and broadly categorized under research document, LaTeX document, interactive document, markdown document. If you click on LaTeX document, it will give you some sample on which you can work, you can fill. It can have images also. And talking about templates, it will give you ready-made templates. I've searched just one. There are more than 9,000 templates available, which you can use readily, and you can pour in your content, and you can actually, you are not actually worried about the much about the author guidelines also in some cases, because the template is offered from the journal and it is available to you in this platform, so you can use it. So this is quoting and citation. So you can quote and cite anywhere in the section or document. So inserting a citation is very easy. You can use crossref, local, DOI, URL. You can type an author name also, no issues. Or if you want to use reference manager, then the bottom this option is available. Drag and drop references in the BibTeX format to import. So that can be imported from EndNote, Zotero, Mendeley, etc. Or you can also do copy and paste a raw BibTeX file. This is perhaps more relevant to the second session of today's. And these are few. Let me tell you that I have told you earlier. The journals with direct submissions are not many. You can see the click on the full text list, and you can see. So right from the Authorea, you are starting your work from the scratch. If not scratch, you are choosing a template, right? And you are working it. You are inviting collaborators also, and they are working. And you are using this citation of IEEE or any style in LaTeX also. And then once you complete it from this platform only, without leaving this platform, you are submitting it for publication to some of the publishers, and maybe in future you will find this list increasing. And how many groups are there? So many groups are there. You can join any group, and to have more fruitful, meaningful collaborations. So this is the last slide of Authorea. You can import documents. I've told you a docx file, latex file, any kind of file. If you have not created on this platform using this platform of Authorea, you can upload the document to Authorea. This is also available. This is one of the favorite tool, mylib.org, which I am using. Authorea is specifically towards LaTeX document creation, collaboration, publishing using template and all that. Mylib is a reference manager. It has got paid features free. No advertisements, premium features are free, auto citing, no limits, own account, download your work, use or add-ons. Chrome add-on is there, all the styles, no ads. This is the interface of MyWeb. And you can import citation, create citation, share. Now this sharing option is very useful here because suppose you are working on some research paper along with one or two collaborators. You are using Box also, very good, but for some part some person is contributing something, some literature review part is there or some definition part, some part is there. So here it allows you to share the bibliography folder. You can create so many projects on the left side and share it with your collaborators. So it is a new kind of concept of collaborative bibliography creation, or you can say collaborative creating of citation. Any citation style you name, it has got more than 9,800 citation styles, including which are prevalent in STEM, including engineering. So you can actually use, you can convert any citation, import it, you can convert in any style in a fraction of a second. So you can create citation, you can search through DOI, website, book, journal, more. You can create patent citation, standard citation, you can use that. And this is the sharing setting where you can share your bibliography. So you can share a bibliography. So it is collaborative approach. So that can be very useful when you are actually citing your bibliography, your paper. Now it has got option of import. You can import the RS file, BibTeX, and you can load backup file, and you can also download. So import as well as export option is available as well as in this platform of MyBib. It is very powerful, and it has got no actually no advertisement, no nonsense, and it is very functional, very useful, and it is actually integrates with Google Drive also. Google Drive also. This is end of a presentation, but before that, before ending that presentation, let me quickly show you one thing which I might have missed, and that is your apps. If I click here and click here apps, suppose I click on the apps button, you will find this, the treasure. This is the treasure of Box apps. Here my applications means which I am using. Office 365, you can see official Box apps are there. Then they have categorized these Box app according to platform: mobile, Android, tablet, BlackBerry, desktop, Windows, WebOS, according to function also, which type of app you want: printing, collaboration, project management, content. So if you are using any other app which is a part and parcel of your work culture, you may find there's a great possibility that you may find that in, suppose I click here, you may find that kind of app already available in Box. So what will happen, it will actually integrate, it will be integrated, so seamless access. For example, I can actually send a file through Gmail right from the Box. So you can, if you integrate the relevant apps uh, uh, through this app service, then many of the, you can say the task you can achieve right from the Box. And suppose I search here Zoom, so you can get here Box for Zoom as well as Box for Zoom on mobile. So there are lots of you can say features, apps are there, and it is up to you to find which features is useful and meaningful for you. And when you add some feature, suppose I go back to Box folder, suppose I click here and this is the file. In fact, I could have sent it, this you can see, send with Gmail. On the right side, you can see I can send it with Gmail also. So any kind of integration if you are taking, it is going to help you. And I think I have actually completed all my presentation part, and we can now take up any question we are having.
Yes,
And
Professor.
okay,
So have you completed? No, thank you very much, Professor, for such a nice talk. And I assure that the researchers get very help from this talk, because all the researchers having facing some such type of problems in the referencing and in the cloud type of storing. So there are some query. Can we
yes, yes,
proceed? Okay.
yes, sir. Please, please.
So first query is coming from the students. What is a collaborative citation?
I will show you right now. Suppose I log in here. I can log in here. You can see the screen. I can click here. Got it. Got it. I can click here. Suppose say citation import. I can select all. I can click here. APA 7. I can type here IEEE. I can click on IEEE, and your citations have changed to IEEE like this.
Oh,
I can click here, go to website of that. I can copy. I can do all these things. Suppose I click here. If I go to this website of this article, let me show you. And collaborative means you can see the icons here. If two persons are there, it is collaborative. I can start a new project. I can start a new project, and I can name it as NITJ, NITJ, and this is my NITJ folder, and I can share it with anyone, with my collaborator, so that whatever content the other my collaborator is adding in the paper or some document, he or she may also be able to give the in-text
yeah.
citation and the bibliography, because otherwise it will be treated as plagiarism. That is
Mhm.
there. And this Mylib is also available as a this your app Chrome extension. If I click here, you can get this complete thing here, and you can copy it, or in text citation you can copy it. So that is also there. It's also available as a Chrome site, Chrome extension. At the top you can see this arrow.
Okay. So such type of really it's a very beautiful to use. So is there any application for Digu to sync the files same as the Dropbox, Box Sync and Google Drive?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, yes. Is there any application for Digu? I don't know what is the Digu to sync the files same as Dropbox, Box Sync and Google Drive.
See, Dropbox I have not very much used, but I have used the independent platforms of Mega, Tego, and Box. So you can upload all of your content to any of these services depending upon the storage space available. But let me tell you that Mega and Dego are not integrated with Dropbox.
Yes. Okay. Next question is Box Pro is cost effective. How can we use it as a free file for lifetime?
Uh, Box, I am using Box since 2015, 2015, and you can see this icon of this your get more storage
Uh-huh.
here. But I think for library purpose, if you are talking of uh, higher number of documents, what is the purpose of your storage? That depends, because suppose you want to create a repository or something else, you would be using Zenodo. Box is particularly in terms of collaboration, other functionalities. I would like to ask the clarification on the question that what is the purpose. Suppose it is from a question from library, then let me tell you that through Zenodo you can create your institutional repository on cloud or digital library on cloud free of cost with unlimited storage using the service Zenodo of CERN, which I have shown you. But box is not useful for library. Yes, it is useful for your communication, but for if you are saying that you are trying to actually use store, create digital library, if the purpose is that digital library, then you will have to use Zenodo.
Okay. Similar type of question is once again I got cloud storage has a storage limitation. Is there any other app where storage limitation is not there? I think no, not so.
Where storage?
Where storage limitation is not there.
Yes, that is my answer. You don't have any storage limitation in
Exactly.
on the platform Zenodo. You can upload n number of files with complete metadata and preserve your documents for eternity, for future. Till the earth exists, your documents will not be lost if you preserve them on that portal Zenodo.
Okay. Next and second last question is experience of file sharing and presenting using cloud storage is very much slower in speed. We are using a latest smartphone. Since every teacher cannot afford a laptop with broadband, what is the solution for this cloud storage?
See, for when the moment we talk of cloud storage or software as a service platform, we are dependent on the internet. That is very true. But let me tell you that on my mobile phone, I have Mega, I have Dego, I have Box. So Dego gives me 100 GB of storage, and whatever content is available online, I can access them offline also. This feature is also available with Box. Once you go to a place in your office or some place where you can upload all your content, save your content, upload your content. After that, if you are using your device, it will provide you access offline also. But yes, internet connectivity is essential when you are going to upload or save your document on the cloud. That would be required.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question is how time management plays important role in life, and is it feasible to change the management of time at any stage? This question.
This is very important question, but it's a very general question because time
Yes,
management plays a very important role in life that everyone knows. Right from school, we are very punctual and we are adhering to some timetable.
exactly.
And the second part of the question was that how we can change something like
Is it
that.
feasible? Is it feasible to change the management of time at any stage?
Yes, it is very much feasible to change the management of time at any stage. It only requires your willpower. If
Yes,
willpower is there, yes, you can save your time. And products like these, which we have discussed today, help you in saving your time and energy from
exactly,
unnecessary repeated tasks. So you can
exactly.
save time and we can, yes, of course.
With the help of some automation, such type of software, we can save the lot of
Why
time,
not?
sir.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, very true.
Yes. Next question is how pandemic affect education and research work? How pandemic affect education and research work? So this is a very general question in this scenario, sir.
See, this is a very general question, but I would like to answer it very positively. And let me show you something. Again, you will say that yes, internet is required. Let me show you. This is one of the faculty member of Panjab University, Keval Krishan, Department of Anthropology, Panjab University. He was awarded by the Vice Chancellor. This is Google Scholar interface, and let me
Uh,
click on the year. I am going to sort it by year. Now you see the year 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020. You see, you're seeing the years
So much.
2020 and show more 2020, 2020, 2020. He has written more than 40 papers in the 4 5 months of lockdown. So it is all about the perception. It's all about perception, and the lockdown has affected. See, genuine problems cannot be ignored. There are suffering, of course, there are suffering, and there are students who are devoid of the ICT infrastructure. There is a digital divide, of course, that is there. But what we can do, we can help them, and secondly, we can help us also, like
Yes.
utilizing our time fruitfully and meaningfully. That's how we can do it.
My suggestion to all the participants, just accept this challenge and convert this challenge into some opportunity. Right, sir?
Very true.
Yes. So I think this is the last question. May I know how my BIB is better than Google Scholar? Obviously, yes. Yes, sir, please explain.
Can you repeat the question, please?
How my BIB is better than Google Scholar.
See, in Google Scholar, uh, both are open right now. Uh, Google Scholar is for creating your personal profile.
Exactly.
You can know your citations, H index, ITAN index, everything you can know. You can add your publication, it will also add. You can create your alert. It shows, creates your visibility. Fine. But if you think of creating a bibliography or in-text citation, then both tools are non-comparable. Both tools are non-comparable.
Exactly, sir.
They
So
have
thank you.
different purposes at all
By
different purposes.
mainly by my BIB is used for the referencing type of
Yeah,
things.
it is a referencing tool, but online, cloud-based.
Yes, yes. So I think thank you, sir, for such a very informative session for the young researchers. Those are entering in right in this year. Okay, sir. So I think we have to stop here, and we will meet
My
again.
pleasure.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.